Hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome back to Teacup Tarot. And in today's video, we are back with messages from our angels and our spirit guides. As you can see, I have one additional fourth pile, which I think has become a sort of a norm for our angel messages. But anyway, as usual, you have your beautiful piles in front of you, and you have the beautiful feathers that adorn them. Now, you can choose on the basis of the feathers or the imagery with the angels. And of course, I should be adding that if you are called to sort of choose more than one pile, just feel free to do that. Because usually I have noticed, especially when it comes to angel messages, people are usually, called towards two piles or sometimes even more, because you sort of need to receive messages from multiple piles, if that makes sense. Okay, now I'll give you some time to make your choice, and then we shall start off with our very first pile, which is pile 1. Hello, my beautiful friends, and if you have chosen the very first pile, these are your messages from your spirit guides. And the very first message for you guys is from Archangel Raphael. Now he is asking you to breathe. Just breathe. The message is so simple, but sometimes, we just forget to take that one moment to just breathe. So this is also about, just taking some time for yourself to sit silently in one beautiful corner of your room or in an open space and just deep breathe. Like really see what it feels like to be alive. This is also talking about taking in that breath slowly and really feeling that energy. But as you exhale, it is also about releasing things that no longer serve you, especially releasing stress, releasing negative emotions, or releasing anything that in that moment is not serving you for your highest good. Now, when Archangel Raphael is coming here, he's also telling you to concentrate on breathing, concentrate on deep breathing in order to assist you with your healing process. So the next message for you is listen. So I feel like what your angels are trying to tell you is you need to take that one step back to just sit with yourself. But your angels and your spirit guides are also telling you to listen. If you really want to understand what is happening in your life, if you really want to understand certain patterns, if you really want to understand another person well, so just listen sometimes, without a judgment, without having it in your mind that you need to revert to whatever he's saying. Generally, we don't really listen, We just wait for the other person to finish so that we can come back with the response. So now your spirit guides and your angels are telling you, no, now is not the time. Now is also not a time to be offering advice to somebody. Sometimes when somebody is in trouble, especially if a friend is in trouble, what we do is we listen to them, but we come back with advice. So now the message for you here is, if you need to listen to somebody, just listen with compassion without giving any advice. Okay? And just pay attention. Because sometimes there are things that words don't communicate, and that is something you can only understand if you just sit back and notice things. Sit back and notice how the person is talking and overall just what is happening around you. So for you is sit back, take a deep breath and listen. Not only to your angels and your spirit guides, but to life as well, is what I'm getting. Life has a lot to tell us only if we take the time to listen. The next message for you from your angels and your spirit guides is, you've done this before. So any challenges that you're facing right now, any issues that are coming up, any patterns that you're coming up, for a lot of people, this may be certain situations that are showing up in your life repeated times. And when that happens, that always has certain messages. So listen to those messages is what I want to tell you. Also, for a couple of you, this could also be about the fact that you have been on this planet Earth multiple times before. So this is not your first time. So what I feel is, for a couple of you guys are already very advanced souls. So in this lifetime, the purpose for you, or your soul's journey for you, is to just take things in. Just take things in. And don't really revert to it that much, but to be very conscious about your responses is what I'm getting here. This could also be you connecting with your spirit guides to understand your past memories and your past self is what I'm getting here. If, especially when it comes to your childhood stories, your childhood wounds, or certain things that have happened to you in your childhood, you need to sit back and sort of try and understand it better. Because I feel a lot of things that are happening to you, especially your wounds and especially the healing that needs to come, a lot of it is based on your past life memories is what I'm getting here. So past life is really coming in very, very strongly to me when I'm doing this reading. Sing your own song. So you need to sort of, free yourself. You need to liberate yourself is what I'm getting here. Let that caged bird sing. Let that caged bird come out of that cage. And just chirp its own way, But this is also a message for you to go outdoors. If you are allowed to go. Or just in your own beautiful garden. Or in the garden of your soul is what I'm getting here. But now as you move forward in your journey, it's going to be very important for you to sing your own song, to become your own person. And in order for you to become your person, it is important for you to listen to your own self. It is important for you to listen to your life. And it is also important for you to listen to your angels and your spirit guides, because clearly some messages are coming in and you might be just missing that. For a lot of you, I am really, really getting past life healing. Brian Weiss, I don't know the right pronunciation, I'm sorry. But if you can read one of his books or go through one of his audios, I really encourage to do that. In fact, I'm going to leave a couple of links in the description box below. Even for his book, you should be reading it. It gives mind-blowing advice on your past life. Because a lot of things that are happening to you right now has its root in your past lives. And I am getting a message here from maybe a past loved one or just an ancestor, but somebody here is trying to ask you to forgive them. This might not resonate for everybody, but this card just popped out for your reading. So this could just be somebody asking for your forgiveness. And you need to forgive them is also what I'm getting here. Sometimes we hold grudges against people who just pass on from this world very quickly. I know I'm disappointed with somebody, but yeah. So for you, the message here is from somebody asking for your forgiveness. And I hope you can resolve this in your heart. Okay. Now I have here a message from your spirit guides. So I'm just going to read it out to you. Okay. Now, the letter says, "Dear you, there is always more than one side to an argument. Two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion." So what I feel is this might not just be from a past loved one, but this could also be somebody who's currently in your life and somebody who's possibly wronged you. And they want to ask your forgiveness, but for some reason they're not able to do that. Okay, and these bonds are sort of holding you back. So just forgive anybody that in your life should be asking for forgiveness from you, and just forgive them is what I'm getting here. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternative plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another person's point of view. So, for some people, I'm really getting here is there might have been an individual in your life. This might be a friend, an ex. You were meant to be together for one part of your journey, and after that, your lives were just supposed to part because your journeys were different. Okay? No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things you need to learn. So, for you guys, what I'm getting here is people who have been in your life and people who are no longer in your life. This can be past loved ones, or just this could be an ex, a friend, whoever, but they were meant to be in your life only for a particular amount of time because you were meant to learn certain lessons, and the lessons have been learned, and because of which they are no longer in your life. But I think in your lifetime you might meet varying kind of people, and most often that not, these people are only going to be in your life to teach you certain things. So just be mindful of that. So I think it's time for you to really sit and sort of, go back to those things and try and understand those lessons. And then take a deep breath and release it. Release those things, because I believe the lessons then will be learned. Okay? And I just have one more for you to finish with. And even this is very significant now that I think of it. I am centered in truth and peace. So this is an affirmation that I want you guys to work on if you are called to it, because you have the breathe and you have the listen. So you are centered in truth and you're centered in peace. Especially, I think it'll really make sense once you understand all of this, is what I get here. I'm going to leave you with that, and I just hope and pray that you find peace in your heart. I hope and pray you find peace in your relationships, and I hope and pray you find peace in your life. So that is what your angels and spirit guides do want for you. I will leave you with that, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful friends, and if you have chosen pile 2, these are the messages from your angels and spirit guides. So let us see what messages they have for you today. So the very first message here is angel therapy. So your angels are basically asking you, whatever is worrying you, whatever cares you have, whatever feel like has become sort of a burden on your heart, just release it. Release it to your angels, release it to your spirit guides, because what I feel is they are trying to come here and tell you that they are more than happy to assist you, and they are more capable of bearing those burdens. And sometimes, we just as humans, we have limited capacity, and it becomes difficult for all of us. So anytime it becomes difficult for you, not only today when you're listening to this message, but anytime in the future, make sure you release it to the angels. Make sure you call them for help, because angel therapy, my dear friends, is something that you need in your life, is what I'm getting here. Next, nature. So for you guys, the message is all about healing. It is all about freeing yourself. It is all about taking care of your body, your mind, and your soul together. There is a need to strengthen yourself. There is a need to revitalize your energies. So what I feel is you really need to look at your diet, is what I'm getting here very strongly, and also include as many greens and as many fruits and as many natural things as you possibly can. Because the kind of strength you need, the kind of strength your body needs will be built, or you'll get a lot more help if you resort to more of a plant-based diet. I am no way in opposition to meat-based diet, because I am just not one of those people. But because of your energy levels is what is coming in, nature comes in very strongly. Okay. Also what I'm getting here is now is not as much of a time to offer a lot of yourself. So conserve your own energy is also something that I'm getting really strongly. Now is also a good time to spend time in nature, or taking care of plants, or just having that morning sunshine on your face. Okay, but spend some quality time in nature, spend some quality time outdoors if you can, taking all the precautions is what is necessary according to your angels and your spirit guides. Coming to the next one. Now, this is talking about karmic relationships. So, your soul is going to be in the process of growing. Your soul needs to grow even more. And there is a greater plan for all of you is what is really coming in. Also, what is coming in the next few days, you're going to be meeting new people, especially people from different cultures is what I'm getting here. And meeting them is going to help you grow is what I'm getting here. Also, one person, especially a person from a different culture, might have a lot of influence on your soul's journey. So this person can actually help you sort of go to that next level is what I'm getting here. Also, when it comes to certain of your relationship, especially karmic relationship, especially soulmate relationship, if you have been going through some kind of a conflict, know that this particular soulmate is in your life to highlight certain issues for you, is to highlight some shadow parts of yourself to you, so that you can finally work that out. You can work those karmic bonds out and finally release them, and your soul can grow. So the purpose of your soulmate this time around is going to be to help you evolve at a greater level. But we don't always have just one soulmate. We can have multiple soulmates. So this again is coming in as a soulmate from a different culture. Okay, different culture is something that is really, really standing out. And you have karmic bonds is something that I'm really, really getting. So watch and wait and watch. So you need to be a conscious observer to your life. You need to do a lot more observation. So this is clearly not a time for you to rush into action is what I'm getting here. No matter what you're doing in your life. Of course you can be in your work zone, but there is always this one space that we come back to. That is our spiritual place. That is our inner being. And that inner being is very much separate from our material being. The being that goes to work, the being that takes care of a family. Because there is always this separation, isn't it? So when it comes to your private spiritual practice, it is time to just sit back and watch. Watch everything that is unfolding in your life. And how far you've come in life is also something that I'm really getting here. Because I think in your soul's journey, in your spiritual journey, you've come very, very far. And you have a lot more to accomplish is also something that I'm really getting. You guys are really evolved souls is something that is really coming through. Now this is a message from a past loved one or an ancestor is something that is coming in. A past loved one especially. Because what they are trying to tell you is remember them by the happy memories that you had together. So if you're holding on to certain amount of guilt, if you're holding on to their passing or some traumatic event relating to that, they want you to remember them by the happy days that you spent together, the happy memories that you have together. Because our loved ones don't really leave us. They in fact become our spirit guides. For me, I really believe that my grandfather, who is now in the spirit world, is my spirit guide. And I feel him. I always feel him around. Like in my dreams, he visits me all the time. And I always remember him by the happiest memories. And I'm sure that is how he wants to be remembered. And I think that is exactly the way it is for you. Because the message is really, really coming in strongly. Okay, so just be a little mindful of it. Because I don't think it's going to bring them a lot of happiness if you're sad thinking about them. Or certain amount of trauma is with you. with regarding to their passing. Alright? I have a message for you, a letter in fact, from your spirit guides, which I would love to read out, and let us see if it connects to your overall reading. Dear you, the simple yet powerful law of cause and effect means everything is in relationship. Every action on earth has consequences, and even in the spirit world, there is a consequence for every action taken on your behalf. Right now, you're facing conditions that were set in motion by past decisions. Consequences are coming into being in your favor. They will remind you that making good choices and listening to your intuition pays off. So listen to your intuition. If some things are a little off and uncertain, know that whatever you're facing, you can step beyond it. Just by using your imagination and acting on instead of reacting to what is being presented. Everything you think and do has far-reaching reverberations in the web of life. Move to higher ground and have faith that what goes around comes around. The universe is always self-correcting anyway. Isn't that amazing? So this is always talking to you about what you create. So they are basically asking you to be a conscious creator of your life. Your relationships or things that happen to you, they happen for a reason, of course. But how you react to them is entirely your choice. So as you move forward in life, be very, very mindful of the way you react. Possibly it is going to be important for you. Whatever happens to you, just hold on for that 1 second instead of reacting immediately. Watch and wait. Wait for that 1 second before reacting. Because that waiting and that taking care of your reaction part will sort of really, really help you in a larger scheme of things. And you can always change your responses. You can always change your life at any given point. Don't ever forget that. Okay, and I have one more card for you here that I'm going to be taking in. And the last message for you from the universe, your spirit guides, your angel is, I am worthy of my own love. I don't have to earn love any more than I have to earn the right to breathe. Now this is really taking me back to the karmic relationships. So possibly for a few of you, this could also be that you may have been in relationships where you have not been treated right, or you might have felt like you have to fight for somebody's love. And now you need to correct that behavior. You have to remind yourself that you're worthy of love, not only of your own love, you definitely are worthy of your love, but of every other person's as well. And you don't have to earn anybody's love. Okay, just remind yourself that. Having somebody love you is something very natural. It should come very naturally to that person. And if that is not coming naturally to that person is not your person. And find your own person is the message here. It might take a little while for a couple of you to find that specific person who's meant for you, and this could again be somebody from a different culture or somebody who stays away from you. But it'll come in its right time is also a message that your angels and spirit guides want me to really tell you, because that's really coming in strongly. I will leave you with that, and I shall see you in my next one. Till then, bye-bye. Hello my beautiful friends, and welcome back. And if you have chosen pile 3, these are your messages from your angels and your spirit guides. So the very first message for you is you need to take a review of your life. There is something that needs to change. There is something that needs to evolve in your life. There is something that is currently not right is what I'm getting here. There is something that is currently not in balance in your life, and that needs to go is the message here from your angels and your spirit guide. So really sit back, especially with a journal is what I'm getting here, and take a review of your life. Review in terms of your work, review in terms of your relationship, review in terms of the kind of food that you take in, your health, and also your overall life. and really try to figure out what is it or what area is it that needs balance, and really get down to work with it, because your angels are really trying to tell you that now is the time to sort of set right what isn't right, is what I'm getting here. The next one is breathe. Okay, now this is really coming in strongly. This is asking you to free yourself. This is asking you to free yourself from certain burdens. This is asking you to free yourself from certain connections, is also what I'm getting here. You need to just breathe freely. Any relationship, any work area, any aspect of your life where you feel like your ability to breathe freely is limited, you need to let that go, is what I'm getting here. You know, sometimes when we are in certain relationships, we just feel like we can't breathe freely. We just don't have that freedom. Not because the other person is pressurizing us, but because something that doesn't feel right from within. So ask yourself, what area of your life are you not able to breathe freely in, where you feel like you don't have that freedom? And then do something to set it right. Also, a message that I get here is with regards to your health. Maybe you need to put some focus when it comes to your healing as well. Okay? So just take some time out to really go out in nature and do some deep breathing, is something that I get here. Alright? Because that breath always has to be free. The next one that I have here is to jump in. So possibly for a couple of you, the reason you're asked to take a life review is you're possibly setting out on a new journey. And this new journey needs you to be fit. This new journey has to have you free. If you are in some kind of a limitation, if you feel like you're burdened, that is not the right way to start anything new. When you're starting anything new, your spirit has to be fresh. Your spirit has to be free, because if you want to jump into anything, well, you need all the more energy, don't you? So for a couple of you, there is an adventure of a lifetime coming in. A lot of change is also coming in for you. For a couple of you, I also see movement. So you might be moving from one place to another. You could be moving from a job to another, from a country to another, but some sort of a movement is coming. You might be starting something new. That could also be that kind of a change. But for some of you, movement to a different place is something that I'm really getting in strongly, and because of which you need a life review. Then that brings me to the point of really taking with you only that really resonates and leaving the rest behind. Decluttering, my friends, decluttering is something that you really need to do. Okay? The next thing that I get here is peace. So you really need to be at peace with yourself. You need to be at peace with the kind of person you are, is what I'm getting here. It's about time you become comfortable in your skin. You cannot live your life to please somebody else. Your own happiness is in your own hands. So please make your own happiness. Please make your own peace of mind your biggest priority. Don't rely on somebody else to bring you happiness, is what I'm getting in. Okay? Also, what I get really strongly here is, as you're starting this new journey, you need to start it with a calm energy. With just being in complete control of your life, is what I'm getting in. So then you need to let go of whatever doesn't feel like is in your control. Alright? But overall, you just need to invite more peace into your heart. And peace comes in only when you accept yourself 100%. Good qualities, not so good qualities, qualities of light, qualities of shadow. Accept it all and then work towards it, is what I'm getting here. The next message, this can also be a message from a past loved one. This could also be a message from your spirit guide. So just take this the way you think this is coming, because what this tells you is life is a series of choices. So like you have in your very first card, this is about review. So there are certain important choices coming in, because like I already said, you're starting a new journey. This is almost like a new spiritual journey, but this is also a new phase of your life. So you need to make choices now. So a lot of change coming in is what I'm seeing. But make sure whatever choices you're making now are based on love. They are not based on fear. Because you have no need to fear. Your angels are with you. Your spirit guides are with you. You're very, very protected as you start this new journey. Especially if this new journey is you moving somewhere towards greener pastures, is what I get here. Okay, because this next stage of your life is going to be very, very good for you. I just get this feeling deep within my heart. It's going to be a phase where you're very happy. It's going to be a phase where you just have that peace of mind, is what I get here. You're going to find happiness, is something I really feel deep within me. Deep to the very core of my being is what I'm feeling right now. And the messages I get from my spirit guides, I usually feel them. Like I don't hear things or, that way I feel things. Like I know them as truth is how I get my messages. Now I have a letter from you, from your spirit guides, which I'm going to read out to you. So let us see what they have to say to you today. So the message for you is, dear you, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Isn't that so true for the current circumstances? Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a very good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, we just talked about it, isn't it? You are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of the higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this: try something new. Do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take that first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be glad you did, because the treasure will appear. We are so proud of you for being brave. You are loved and supported. Oh my God, I love this. I love when everything just comes together. So yes, this is definitely my confirmation that you are stepping into something. You are starting a new life. So you are invited to really try something new. Step beyond your boundaries, and then the life review comes in for you at the perfect time, because you have certain decisions to make. What is it that you need to carry in this journey forward, and what is it that you need to let behind? All right, so that is what is coming in. I am so happy and I'm so excited. Now I'll just take the next one, which is a message for you again. Every time I meditate or do a visualization for healing, I am connected with like-minded people all over the world. So this again speaks to me about, as you move forward in this journey, you're going to be meeting a lot new people. You're going to be meeting especially people who are on a similar journey as you. And I think this journey is going to be fabulous. It's just going to be something that is going to change your life for the amazing, is what I'm getting here. Oh, I'm so excited for you guys. Please, whenever this happens, just come back and leave me a comment. Just promise me you'll do that. Okay, so please do. So amazing things happening. But the core message, if I have to leave you with, is your life is a series of choices, and choose love. In everything that you do, choose love. Okay, I will leave you with that, and I will see you in my next reading. Till then, bye bye. Hello, pile 4, the special pile. Let us see what is it in store for you according to your angels. So what are their messages? What are your spirit guides trying to tell you? So the very first message for you is career transition. So I think as you step forward, you are really now walking towards your life purpose. So the next steps you take, the next path you take is sort of, really rapidly pushing you towards your life purpose. So be very careful about the changes that are coming in. Be very careful about the choices you make. And whatever choices you make sure they are very much in tune with your intuition. Okay? Because this career transition, see, career transition doesn't have to be anything major. For some people, this could just be moving from one department to another, receiving a promotion, just getting that higher designation. Even that is a career transition, isn't it? Moving from one stage to another. But whatever it is like taking you towards what you're meant to do in this lifetime. Alright? So whatever it is that you're doing, you're walking the life that you're meant to walk, is what I really get here. And of course, in certain situations, this could also be changing your career. So you can shift your lines, is also something that I'm getting. Shifting your specialization is also possible. Alright. Second, the next card for you is vulnerability. Okay. So I think with this career transition, there is a possibility that you might be entering a territory which is not very familiar to you. Of course, anytime you're making a career changes, you're walking a new path. But the message for you is, don't really be fearsome. If you feel like you're not able to accomplish something, if you feel like, oh, certain things are difficult, or if you feel like, you have certain decisions to be made, you have to make those decisions intuitively. But again, you also have to think things through. And again, something that I really get here is, if you feel like you're not able to sort of understand where to go next, it is always good to take somebody's advice. Somebody you trust, somebody who's already walked your path is something that I'm getting here. But what I get here is, be open to receiving guidance from somebody. Be open to feeling vulnerable. Be open to the fact that you might not have all the answers all the time. So getting help when you feel like you need the help is really, really important here. Alright, so don't look at vulnerability as a negative emotion. Just being authentic with our emotions is never a negative thing. Alright, so with your career transition, possibly, you might have to navigate certain situations that you've never navigated before. So just take one step at a time, is what I need to tell you. And the next one is, I love this. I really, really wanted a card like this. So this tells you that all the paths that you take will lead you to home. So you are, no matter what direction you go to now, no matter what steps you take, you will be guided towards your life purpose. You will be shown the direction towards your life path. So no path that you take right now is wrong. Okay, so then you're like sort of free of the burden of making mistakes. There are no mistakes in life. You can only connect the dots once you look at it backwards. Always remember that. Once you're living your life, when you have the next decision to make, you don't really know how it's going to turn out. But once you reach like 5 years down the line and you look back, you'll see, oh, this really makes sense. Now I see how these things worked out, is the kind of sense that I get. So don't be afraid. Use your intuition. Trust your inner authority, or trust somebody in your life who has your highest good in mind, and trust them to guide you. But the biggest guides are your spirit guides and your angels, and trust them to lead you home is the message that I'm getting here. Okay, but all paths are taking you home, so there is nothing to worry about, my dear friends. Also, it's time to heal. So this new path that you're going to be taking in terms of your career is really going to benefit you in the long run, is what I'm getting. Also, what I get here is healing careers for a couple of you. So this could be careers about being a doctor, being a nurse, being an energy healer, being an energy practitioner. But whatever profession you're choosing, or whatever path you walk on now, from this moment on, is going to help you heal. So any uncertainties in your life, any decisions you feel like you failed in the past. We all have had failures. I have had failures. Now this time in your life, as you move forward, everything is going to help you heal, is what I'm getting here. Because you're finally walking your life purpose. You're walking your life path. So you are not going to be making any mistakes here. Alright? You're healing. Now is the time to heal from the past mistakes, is what I'm getting here. So this is also a good time to sort of disconnect yourself from the past mistakes, is also something that I get. Disconnecting yourself from the past wrongs is also something that I'm getting here. Healing yourself from past relationships is also coming in very strongly. Okay, because the next path you walk on, not only related to your career but also to your life, is going to be a healing path for you, because you're walking home, and home is a place where we all heal, isn't it? Next for you is a message from either a past loved one or an ancestor or your spirit guide. So this will actually depend on your circumstance. Now, I think this is really, personally, I feel like this is a message from a past loved one, and they are telling you that they always give you a good night kiss. Okay, now I feel like I need to take a moment before I proceed. Okay, now what I really get it, this is a message from a past loved one, especially, you know, if you've been really close to them, and they are trying to tell you that they are around you and they give you that good night kiss. So they still love you, they are with you, and even if you cannot see them, they are always going to be with you. Okay, so this is the message that I'm really getting in, and I'm not going to really go into depths about this because my emotions currently are all over the place. Okay, so yes, it is about your past loved ones being around you, is what I'm getting here. All right, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to read you a letter from your spirit guides. All right, so let us see what is it that they have to tell you. Okay, now, dear you, there is a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You don't have one without the other. If you're faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Again, what I really get is the message of vulnerability. You might not have all the answers to your life's problems all the time, and when you don't have it, just go with the flow. Just go easy on yourself is what I'm getting here. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life, go with the flow, and in no time you'll reach what you have your heart and hope sets on. So yes, your career transition is going to go beautifully, and no matter where you are in your life, in time you are going to reach where you're supposed to reach. Just remember, spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you will know exactly when you need to work those manifestation muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow cycles of your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we are right there with you with our little umbrella drinks, smiling at your success. So like I said, you are now reaching that next level of success, and you are sort of walking that path towards success. This doesn't really have to be only with regards to your career, but of course career is a major focus. But even with regards to your life, in our life's journey, we all have ebbs and flows. We all have certain times when we need to take that step back, and we all have those times where it's all about that action. So if you feel like now is the time to rest, give yourself that time to rest. If you feel now is the time to go full-fledged, full force ahead, that is the time for you. So learn to work with your energy, not only in your relationships, not only in your life, but even when it comes to your career, because not all times in your career are you going to be at top. There are going to be some days where things just feel like, I don't know what hit me. We've all been there. I have been there. So I really know how this is. And at those times, just take a break. And know when the time is right for you, you're going to be starting again. Okay? But whatever it is, I just feel like you are on the right track. And no matter what is happening in your life currently, things are going to work out, is the sense that I get. Because for you, all paths are leading you home. All paths are leading you home. So there is no wrong turn for you. And the next one for you is this card that I'm going to read out to you. And it says, no matter what I choose to believe or say, the universe always says yes to me. Therefore, I choose only positive thoughts and words. So I think when it comes to the ebb and flow of life, again, the message really ties up to this. One, you are at the top of your game, when you're at the top of your career, when everything is going great, you are always very optimistic. But when things are not going great, or you are on the ebb of your life, it's time to then be very, very positive about the words. You're supposed to be very, very positive about the kind of thoughts you think, because these thoughts and these words are again very, very powerful manifestors, because we all are very powerful manifestors. And that is exactly what your message said, that you need to be exercising your manifestation skills when the time is right. So at all given point, if things are going great, if they aren't going great, be mindful of your thoughts, be mindful of your words. But I'm going to leave you with this, that all messages and all parts of your journey are leading you home. There is no wrong turn, so don't be afraid of making mistakes in your life. Alright, those are my messages. But the one thing that I want to leave you with, or the one thing that I want to remind you with, is this again. I always give you a good night kiss. Your loved ones, the past loved ones, are always around you. Always remember that. I shall leave you with this, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye bye.